A viewer just sent me this little video clip about a supposed whistleblower from the Social Security Administration and wanted to know what I thought about it. And so I'm going to watch a little part of it. And I tell you, she has never worked for the Social Security Administration. She is essentially a liar and a fraud. I guess she has an issue with refugees coming in. Congress allows refugees to come to the United States and gives them green cards as a refugee status. It's been happening on, for decades, Vietnam, during the Korean War, Kosovo, from Russia, from Somalia, whatever the case may be. So, but she has an issue with that, it looks like. So she is pretending to be a disgruntled whistleblower from the Social Security Administration. Let's watch a little bit of it. And the other side, I'm going to show you all of the reasons. I know 100% she never worked for the Social Security Administration. If she wants to come on my show and do a live questioning, I can ask her 5 questions, probably 3 questions, maybe 2, probably 1 question to expose her as a complete fraud, a question that anybody that ever worked the Social Security Administration could answer. I know for sure she won't be able to answer it. So let's see, and we'll rack up the lies and the half-truths.
Whistleblower comes out and shares some very interesting, disturbing information about illegals receiving SSI.
They wanted us to try to identify them in such a way that they would qualify for long-term Social Security disability. Now,
what?
Yeah. And long-term Social Security disability is for life.
Yeah.
So if they get identified and qualify for long-term Social Security disability, they are as good as set up for life for medical treatment.
That doesn't sound like a refugee to me. Just being honest.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody who's planning on staying here.
Yeah,
a refugee
right.
stays until the problem's over and then goes home.
Well, that's right. And so they instructed us to try to identify, to try to get the client, because once they arrive here, they're now called clients. They're called clients. Yeah.
Okay.
Because clients pay.
Sure.
See?
Sure. I'm starting to see where this is leading here.
So they told us that we needed to talk to the client and ask them if they'd had any headaches, recurring headaches, or any lower back problems. Excuse me, anything that would qualify them for Social Security long-term disability.
Wait. So let me get this straight. Part of the screening is supposed to be, are you sick, maimed, injured, whatever?
Right.
No. Okay, good, you can come in.
Yeah.
You get on the airplane, are you sick, maimed, injured, whatever? Yes. Good, so we can give you disability.
Correct.
What?
Yes.
This is insanity.
Yes, it is insanity.
I mean, but in order to get Social Security disability benefits, don't you need a Social Security number?
Well, we were instructed in the meeting that one of the first things we were supposed to do was sign them up for Social Security. Yeah.
Wait. This is unbelievable. So they come over here and they get a Social Security number.
Right.
They become legal.
Correct.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, I'm not. And then after we processed them for a Social Security card, then we were to process them for a U.S. passport.
No, you're not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's about the time I kind of decided, okay, I was done. I've heard everything I want to know. I was so angry about this, that they would receive a U.S. passport. It just... I just couldn't believe it.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. In so short of time, any Social Security employee throughout the country would immediately know she has no idea what she's talking about. Number one, the Social Security doesn't call it long-term disability. All Social Security disability is long-term disability, and she calls it kind of Social Security disability, but there's talk about SSI. Social Security employees either call it Social Security or disability, call it a DIB, disabled individual, or they call it SSI, supplemental security income. So it sounds like it was SSI. And she has a problem with, again, refugees coming in. And if you've got a problem with a refugee coming into a particular country, but that's fine. That's something Congress decided. But she's pretending to be a Social Security employee so she could be outraged at some type of whistleblower. Okay, another thing Social Security employees will immediately point out, they're called clients. No, they're never called clients. They're called visitors, or they're called claimants or beneficiaries, but yeah, never clients. So that's a kind of a red flag. And if a refugee comes in, they are legal. if Congress allows a refugees during a certain particular time to come in because of a war-torn country they're in or whatever the case may be, they are legal. They are legally allowed in the United States. And if Congress also determines that they should get a Social Security number, then they will get a Social Security number. And you can agree with it or disagree with it. That's a policy thing, but don't come on there and start lying and making stuff up to, bash immigrants or refugees or whatever the case may be for some other type of agenda. And the big thing that really stands out, how many people have gotten a U.S. passport at a Social Security Administration office? So whoever you are, I don't know who are you, where you worked and what issues, if you have issues with the policy Congress passes, the laws and everything like that, then, okay, be that as it may, but don't go in there perpetrating a fraud, pretending you work for the Social Security Administration. If you actually work for the Social Security Administration, contact me, ed@mygovexpert.com. Email me, and I'll be more than happy to have you on my live Q&A. We'll put you right up on the screen right next to me, and I will ask you 1 or 2 or 3 questions. Everybody will know you're a fraud and a liar, which essentially you are a fraud and a liar. I can guarantee 100% that is the case. All right. I just wanted to put that out there, and make sure you join my next live Q&A. I do several times a week where I actually help people with all the things: Social Security, retirement, disability, survivor benefits, Medicare, Medicaid, and all the rest of it. So make sure you join me. I do the live 3 o'clock West Coast time and 6 o'clock East Coast time pretty much every day. I have no life. Take care. We'll see you soon.